This is a lifelong dream to be a Laker. You know, growing up in California in the 80s, you know, you have no choice but to, you know, love Laker basketball. And, you know, I grew up a huge, you know, Showtime fan, Magic, Worthy, Kareem, Byron Scott. So, you know, it's kind of come full circle now. And I've had a hell of a road to get here, but I'm very happy to be a Laker.
Matt, is it true you gave up money to come here?
Yeah, I just felt this is the best situation for myself and my family to succeed. You know, historic franchise, coming off 2 championships, you know, looking for the 3rd. And, you know, I just felt that this was a good fit.
Speaking of fit, man, how do you see yourself fitting in as far as on the bench? What kind of role? Or what do you see?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter to me. You know, I just want to be able to contribute any way I can. You know, I'm coming to a team that's won 2 straight titles. And, you know, I hope just to be a small piece to help them win number 3. So whether that, you know, coming off the bench, whatever my role may be, you know, I'm going to do it to the best of my abilities.
So you were known last year as a feisty defensive player who could get under, you know, the opposition's skin. Is that something you want to do, or you planning on doing here, much like Ron Artest when he came here last year?
You know, it's not really not that I try to get under people's skin. I play hard, you know. I kind of say I'm a football player playing basketball, so, you know, I invite physical contact. I love it. I enjoy it. And, you know, I respect all my opponents, but I fear no one, you know. So that's kind of just the mentality I take while I'm out there. And whether that gets under people's skin or not, that's not really my goal. My goal is to win the game. So that's, you know, that's where my focus will be.
That was your focus, you know, last year against the Lakers. What about now with the Lakers and Kobe, who you had a little confrontation with last year?
You know, me and Kobe are cool. We've been cool. I think, you know, the media kind of made it more than it was. You know, we were just 2 competitors competing. You know, we both wanted our teams to win, and it got a little feisty, and, you know, neither of us backed down. And, you know, last year we got the win, but, you know, now I'm fighting with them. And, you know, I couldn't ask to fight with a better competitor.
Matt, on the same vein that you've put on your Twitter that you've gotten some kind of hate from Lakers fans, I mean, how hard is it, do you think it's going to be to win over some of those fans?
You know, I just think, you know, I'll let my play do the talking. You know, I like to mess around on Twitter, and, you know, I was giving some of those guys a hard time. And, you know, Laker Nation, I mean, there's nothing bigger in the sports world than being a Laker, you know. So, you know, all those people out there that didn't like me for what I did, you know, that's just a strong support for their team. You know, I'm sure they didn't like me, but, you know, they respected, you know, what I was about. And, you know, that's all I ask here is just respect what I'm about. And, you know, I'll win a lot of people over with the way I play.
You announced that you were a Toronto Raptor. Can you just describe how that kind of fell apart and the emotions you went through?
It was a you know, tricky situation. I don't know all the exact terms of it, but, you know, from my understanding, it was supposed to be a sign and trade that didn't work. And, you know, they came and went. You know, with losing the Toronto opportunity, you know, this opportunity reopened up. And as soon as that happened, you know, Kobe and I started talking again. And, you know, I just told him, hey, I really want to be a Laker. And he said, hey, I really want you. So, you know, kind of went from there.
Through the text messages you exchanged with Kobe, what kind of feedback did he give, or what kind of selling points did he mention?
You know, just he told me one thing. This kind of has already spread like wildfire, but he told me one day that anyone crazy enough to explicit word mess with me is crazy enough to play with me. You know, he said, let's get it done. And, you know, like I said, he's one of the best competitors ever to play the game. And, you know, and I play with a lot of the same fire he does. And it's finally, you know, after 8 years of my career, finally done guarding him. You know, except in practice. You know, I love that, you know, he's going to be on my side hitting those game winners instead of hitting them on me or hitting them on, you know, seeing him hit them on my team. So, you know, along with just that, this is amazing, you know, a team. Like I said, they won 2 straight championships from top to bottom. That, you know, everyone on the roster contributes and does a great job. And, you know, I'm just excited to be a part of it.
Now, when you were at UCLA, did you and Kobe cross paths at all?
Yeah, he used to come up to UCLA and work out. So, you know, I got a chance to meet him back then. I remember he had a broken right hand, and I just was amazed that he did his whole workout left hand. It was kind of crazy. You know, it's just something that, you know, I learned about him early. You know, that he's just, you know, he's one of those chosen ones, but he works very hard. And, you know, like I said, I'm looking forward to being, you know, his teammate and, you know, a teammate of the rest of the guys on the team.
You mentioned that, you know, just the matchup with him was nothing more than just competition, but can you describe what the transformation's just been like from being
one of his opponents to now one of his teammates?
It's been great. You know, like I said, I can't complain. This is a dream of mine since I was a young kid watching basketball. And, you know, now I'm playing with, you know, one of the, arguably the best players to ever play the game. You know, so, you know, it's a tremendous honor, and I'm excited.
Now, you've obviously played for quite a few coaches now over the years. What are your thoughts on playing for Phil Jackson?
You know, he's the best. You know, I'm very excited to, you know, just learn from him. You know, the success he's had in the league is, you know, second to none. And, you know, I'm just looking forward to being a part of history.